Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a new video for you, Farm Manager 2021. Just to make you aware, those that are new to the channel, we've currently got an Austrian city builder which is based in the 1700s playlist at the moment. If you'd like to view that, then there will be a link in the top right hand corner of the screen. So today we're just going to go through the tutorial just to give you an idea of what the game is like graphic wise, how it plays through, and obviously if we get enough likes and we get enough comments, then we may look at doing this as an actual playlist moving forward. Guys, if you do want to see this as a playlist, please let me know if you want to see a campaign, scenario, or a free mode version, as there is 3 versions to this particular game. But without further ado, we're going to jump straight into the tutorial and we'll see how we get on. As you can see, guys, it's nice and bright, and it looks the artwork's quite pretty as it happens. So we're going to go through. I'll read the actual captions that are on screen for those that don't want to read them themselves. On this occasion, if it was the full game, I wouldn't be doing it. Otherwise, I'd be reading all the way through it. But hi, nice to meet you. I'm Anna. In this tutorial, I will help you learn the basics of running a farm, which is pretty nice considering I've never run a farm myself. As a general manager, you will have many responsibilities, but I will explain everything step by step. First, let me show you around this test farm. Let's start with the owner's home, or house in this case. Now click on the building to view the information about it. And as you can see, looking at this at the moment, we've got nothing available in regards to resources. In this building, you have access to several parking spaces and a small warehouse. There is a tractor and a plough in the parking lot, which are at your disposal. And as we can see, they're just there as well. Although we have got a broken one by the looks of it. Now let's move to the staff building. Your first task is to hire 7 additional people for your team. So we'll just click on this here and we get a list. Now, as you can see, guys, they've got different colour schemes in regards to what skill set they'll have and in regards to what they expect on a monthly basis. As this is actually just a tutorial, I'll just select the first 7 just so we can get through this so you can see what's going on. Great, now it's time to assign jobs to them. Click on the shed and assign an employer. Now, what I like about this particular game is on other games where you just build the actual land or the actual property, the game automatically assigns the people to it. On this one, you have actually got the more involvement in regards to who works where depending on their skills, which is a nice feature. We'll click on that and we'll just assign the first person on this occasion. Time to buy livestock, buy 5 goats. So we'll click on there, and obviously we've got the option of goats and sheep. Click on the goat, and then it's just a matter of pressing the buy numerous times. Cool, you have successfully ordered animals. It will take a time for the supplier to deliver them. With that in mind, guys, we're just going to speed this part up just so we can see them come in. Now, to rotate the actual map, it's E and Q, and to rotate buildings, it's the R key. And you can actually zoom out using your mouse wheel. And there we go. There's our building. So we're just going to put that back to normal speed. Here's a list of products for feeding the goats. We absolutely need to diversify their nutrients. I do apologise, guys. I do realise I'm absolutely stuttering a bit at the moment. I've not had a lot of sleep and my sleep pattern's all over. So hopefully we'll get this resolved. So on this occasion, it's actually stating it wants grass. So we'll click on that. And it also wants silage. Now all you have to do is go to the market panel and buy some of these products. First, buy 100 grass and 105 silage. We'll click on this icon here, and then there. And as you can see, guys, there's a lot of information on screen. So this tutorial is actually pretty nice in regards to how it takes you through at a nice pace. So you can take it through and understand what everything is and where it all is. Otherwise, you could literally be looking for ages. Click on that, and you can see it's already added 100. Now, as we are wanting to, it won't let us press the buy now button just yet. We'll go here as well, and we'll select these. And then we'll have to add another 5 to the silage. At which point we can then buy. Good job. It is obvious that growing your own grass is cheaper. That is why we should sow and create a 32 by 32 metre field. We're going to go to this one here. Camera automatically flies by, and then we just select that just by dragging and dropping with your left mouse. You did it. Now click on the field and select the crop grass. So we'll click on that. on here, and we'll be going down to the relevant seeds. There we go. The crop has been selected. Now go to the field manager. Here you will find out what equipment you can use. Check the condition of the field and the type of work. Now go to here as well. So we've got the field manager here. It shows you that we can use labourers and we can use machinery as well. And these are all the machines that we need. So we've got these two, as it stated at the beginning. We do need to purchase these. As soon as you purchase the seeds are delivered, the workers will sow the field. But harvesting machines, as the grass grows quite quickly. Unfortunately, we no longer have free parking spaces for the machine, so let's build a parking space first. We're going to click on this, on there, and then again. And again, as you can see, guys, you've got the white arrows. That is to show that it's against the road. Otherwise, it won't let you do it. So just to confirm, if I was to turn that around, it wouldn't let me place it. It has to be facing the road. And then we've got to connect it up to some electric. Put that there. As you can see, guys, it gives you the span of where the electric will reach. We'll just put that about there, just for the crossover, and then we'll link it up to this particular pylon. And that is now working. Go to the machinery market, buy a mower, cultivator, windrower, fertilizer spreader, and a self-loading trailer. Put them in the parking lot. You can rotate the machines by clicking R. So we're going to go on here. And again, this is what I like about this tutorial. Click on there. We've got the mower straight away. Going to buy that. Place it in the first slot on the parking slot. We'll go back in. And then we'll go through. I assume you can't buy these in bulk, but obviously you've got to think of deliveries. Whereas it's different with seeds or wildlife, or livestock, as I meant there, mixing them both up. So windrower, and we'll buy that as well. We'll stick that in there, and we'll just keep going back through these until we've got all the machinery that we require. Self-loading trailer, that's probably going to take a full lot. And then cultivator. And the fertilizer spreader. Now, instead of working manually, the workers will use the available equipment, which means things will get done a lot quicker. And as you can see, guys, you can actually watch them actually working. As you can see there, it's just not a static thing. They do actually move, which is nice. Even got the washing on the line there. Oh no, a fire has broke out. Call the fire brigade quickly, or the whole shed was burned down. Click on the building as quick as possible and call the fire brigade in the right hand corner there. We're just going to zoom out and see if we can see these coming in. Just speed up a little bit. Now that was a surprise to me when I first seen this. I didn't expect that to be in the game. Got a nice little feature. It's good that the fire didn't spread and no one was hurt. We can go back to work. So as a typical manager, it's done. Get back on with your job. So let's go to next, and the rain has started. Build the house for seasonal workers. You will need them to sow the grass. So we're going to go here on the building menu. And again, this is why I like this tutorial, and I will probably keep saying this as we go through. But there is a lot to learn as you go through it. We've got a social. We'll click on that home. And again, we'll have to rotate that so that the arrow's facing the road. And we're just going to speed that up so we can get that build a little bit quicker. And he's up and down. He's using his knees, which is good of him. Determine the employee's period from now until October. If you want to find employees quickly, offer them a good wage, plus 25%. How many employees apply for work will depend on these conditions. So as at the top there, it currently shows we are on the 9th of March. So we'll go to the 9th of April, sorry, not March. And then we're going to go till October. So if we drag that down, and you can see just above the cursor, it does actually show you the dates as well. And I will drag that to 25%. Let's move to the finances. In this window, you can see the entire history of expenses and income. There we are. And as you can see, it's all here and it's dipping as we go through. Obviously, we'll keep an eye on this as we go through as well. That reminds me of the Facebook colour and the F as the finance currency. But yep, all that. Goats and milk are not enough to develop this business. You should invest in a cow and sheep farm and a milk processing plant. You will then be able to make cheese and other milk products. So let's go to there, go back to the build menu, and we'll get a silage. And again, you've got to make sure it's rotated, otherwise it won't let you place it. But it will tell you that. If I try to do that now, it won't let you. You can tell by that sound. We're just going to speed this up as well. And then we need to change the silage because we haven't actually got any straw, so we'll change that from the grass, which is why we got the field put in the first place. And then we'll also assign a worker. Now at this point, guys, we need to, as it states there, start producing silage, which will add an extra variety of animal feed. We've got to produce 100, and it's going to take a while to get that to 50. So on that occasion, we're going to speed this up by as fast as we possibly can to get this done. As you can see, it's starting to go through, and the build process is going through there as well, or the silage process, I should say. Got all the workers running backwards and forwards. Our little goats eating away there. So we've done our first 50. As you can see, also alerts when you're making other products like milk and so on, which is nice. Every game I play, it seems to rain. We're going to press play there. So we've got our first 100 as it requested. Your employee gets tired while working. Take a look at the green energy bar just below the employee's portrait. A tired employee will stop working and go to rest. So this little green bar here, when that got to the bottom, you'd have had to go to sleep. Or take a rest at least. The food is being produced. Build a cow shed and buy 4 cows. Build a sheep shed and buy 5 sheep. You can supervise product efficiency using the animal manager. So we're going to go back up to the build menu. Got the one there, which is the cow shed. Again, we need to rotate this. And again, I'm just going to fast forward, getting through this particular process here as well. And then it'll come down to purchasing our cows. We'll select the farm. We'll buy the 4 cows that we need to buy. And again, don't forget, guys, you've got to make sure that you do assign a worker as well. Now, I'm guessing we'll probably have to give them some food. So I'm just going to select the grass for the time being. And that gives us the food quality there. Good. And then I believe we need to go in and build a sheep shed, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not too sure what's going on there. It's not letting me do anything at the moment. We got the 4. It was only the 4 cows. It was 4 cows. Oh, we're waiting for the cows to be delivered. Of course we are. Just pushing me luck a little bit there. So there's the cows. They're being delivered. And now we need to get in the sheep shed. And again, for some reason it doesn't automatically put it in the right order. You've got to rotate it. For some reason I completely forgot that I had to wait for the animals to be delivered. Put that back and we're going to get our 5 sheep. And again, assign a worker and some foods. Now, I've noticed this one here has got an alert. say that we haven't got enough food by the looks of it. And you can see also, guys, on the left-hand side there, we've actually got a warning. Not enough resources, grass. Cowshed 1 doesn't have enough resources. Go to market and stock up on grass. We need 240 of the grass. So we'll click back on the little market stall. Click on that one. And it shows us the 240. We'll buy that in now. And that gets us that alert there as well, which is good. We're going to fast forward this a little bit just so we can get our sheep delivered. And here they come. If you're running out of storage, you'll need to build a bigger warehouse to store the milk and cheese. So, once again, let's put that back to normal speed. And we'll get our warehouse. Now, obviously, if you were building this, guys, you won't go for the tutorial. You could place these buildings wherever you see fit. Just bear in mind, you've got to consider, obviously, routes for deliveries and so on. Place that one there. While it's going through, I've noticed we've had a mail. And the grass has been produced. It's going to show us over here. Good. By the looks of it, we need these 3 additional products eventually as well. We'll show you who's working on there and what we're currently using, and obviously the trailer as well. Nice to see that you've got all this information. Now, I'm looking forward to the first cheese build. Build a milk processing plant and produce 345 yellow cow cheese. You should verify current production efficiency using the product manager panel. So we're going to go up here, go to there, and we'll get this big, nice big building. And we'll go in there. Now, if you do happen to keep the icon on your actual mouse, guys, just right click and it'll take that off. They're going through at normal pace at the moment, which gives me a chance to check out these as well. Not enough crops. Small shed 1. You don't have enough resources to go to market and stock up on crops. You need to buy 150 crops. 150 kilograms of crops, sorry. And the animals are hungry. Choose the right food for them and ensure it is available. So let's just buy the crops first of all. Crops 150. And then we'll go onto there. That has actually gone through, and that has also gone through. That's wanting crops. It's got crops. And they've got the grass, which seems to be more than enough at the moment. Although I'm sure sheep eat grass as well, so we can stick that in there as well. So we've got both. And we've got our building here. The warehouse is up and running, and it shows you all the stocks that we've currently got, which at the moment is grass seed and 287 milk. I'm going to speed this up so we can get the milk processing plant up and running. And we've got another alert for feed. Let's click on that again. The animals are hungry. Choose the right feed. Now, as it happens, we haven't been told anything different. So we give them what they're supposed to have. So hopefully that'll be perfectly fine. Bear in mind, we are going through the tutorial, so there may be something. Pop it up there. Milk processing plant has now been completed. And we need to assign some staff. Now, how many staff we have to assign? I'm going by the bottom right here. I'm guessing 4. Although, at this moment, it's only saying 1. Although, we can put all 3 in. And we need to change the product to the yellow cheese. And as it said, we need to get 345 of these. Production works. Time to sell. Go to market. Go to the market window. So here we go. Go to sell our products. We've got some milk. Got 446.5 litres of milk. We'll sell that. You could use a more efficient way of transporting milk between the warehouse and the milk processing plant. Build a logistics building that will significantly speed up the transport. So, again, but as you can imagine, guys, if you were playing this on free mode, you've got to think of all this yourself as you're going through. You wouldn't be getting the guidelines. So just bear that in mind. We're just going to put that in there. Obviously, you only get so much money, so you've got to be careful of what spending is. Our current spend is at the top left-hand corner there. We're just going to speed this up again. And we have got not enough resources for cow milk. So the milk processing plant 1, you don't have enough resources. Go to market and stock up. So we need 3,705 litres of cow milk. Damn, it's either that or we just need to buy more cows. So we've got that, we've bought that in, and that'll give us enough time for the to make the cheese that we require. And we also need to purchase a sprayer for the field. Apparently we don't, because it's now disappeared. So I'm guessing they must have found the first one we found. We've got into here. Your animals are getting sick. You should build a veterinary clinic. If the conditions of your animals worsen, the vet will already be there ready to help, and you won't be having to call them out manually, which is good because it means you don't have to worry about looking out for the animals all the time, because the vet will do that automatically. You need to start earning money. Sell some of your products and increase your budget by 1,000. So I'm going to put that on normal speed while we do this. And we'll go into the market, and then we're going to go and sell what we can. We've got 400 of this, of the silage. We've got plenty of grass, and we need to make 1,000. So that would give us 2,000. We don't want to be going that much down, so you can actually double click on it, guys, and you can just type in what you want. We go with, say how much that would give us. That'll give us more than enough, so we'll sell that. Although, to be quite honest with you, it's probably not a good idea, because we do need to make sure we keep some for the animals. So let's knock that down to maybe half again. That'll give us 600, and then we could probably sell the actual wool. Then we can sell some of the goat's milk. So we need the cow's milk for the actual cheese. Did we make enough there? Yes, we did. Just enough. This is the end of the tutorial. Hope you enjoyed. This helped a little bit. Ready to go, and congratulations. So there you go, guys. So that's... Oh. I didn't expect that to end as quick as it did. So that is the tutorial, guys. I apologise. I was going to actually show you around the actual map a little bit more there. But if this is something you would like to look at a bit more in depth, when we do a bit more of a series on this, by all means, drop a comment below. This game is available on Steam, as it happens, so by all means go and help out the developer and purchase a copy if you enjoy it. If you're into your simulators or your family simulators, you might like this. I know it's not a simulator, but it does give you a bit more freedom as regards to what you're doing, and there's a lot to do on there as well. Again, guys, we've got a current playlist available as well. Austria of the 1700 City Builder. There will be a card in the top right hand corner of the screen. If you've got any questions, or like I say at the beginning, if you do want to see this as a playlist, by all means, let me know, and let me know what type of playlist you'd like me to do, whether it be a free mode, or a campaign mode, or a scenario. But on that note, guys, take care. I shall see you soon. Don't forget, smack that like button. It does make a big difference. Hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications, and I shall see you in the next video or the next live stream. On that, take care. I shall see you soon. Ciao for now.